Welcome back. SPORTSCAST getting live here on a Tuesday this week. Super Bowl 51 week is upon us. I want to thank our sponsors, FiremansBrew.com, official beer sponsor of the show. Check them out today at Fireman's Brew on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and in your local grocery stores. Staples Center, I'll be at Staples tomorrow again for the Kings game, so if anyone's going to the Los Angeles Kings versus Colorado Avalanche tomorrow, I will be there with my boy Dan, so hit me up. If you guys are there, we'll get a beer. Right now, guys, we're going to get into Super Bowl 51 coverage.
Why don't you give away a shirt to somebody tomorrow, man?
I'll give away a shirt.
Somebody finds you.
You have one for me here?
Yeah.
Okay, give it. I'll give one away.
Cool.
Whoever finds me gets a shirt.
There you go.
You even have to. No, I don't even have to care who.
Scavenger
I don't even
hunt.
care if I know your name. I'm just gonna give you a shirt.
Right?
Yeah. I think I have a girl's shirt. I'm just gonna give it to the girl with the biggest knockers. Like, here,
Okay.
take this and wear it.
No problem.
Bud knockers shirt.
Yeah.
Knock a shirt right
Yeah.
there.
I gotta say, my wife represents it pretty well.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think she's got 4 of them, and I recommend she wears them all the time. Just saying. All right. Love you, honey. All right.
Bobby!
All right, guys. Coming up right now, let's get into it, baby. Super Bowl 51 from Houston, Texas. It's the New England Patriots. Tom Brady's 7th. The Atlanta Falcons as an organization to their 2nd in team history. Matt Ryan's 1st. Knocker, I think it's going to be a good one. Normally, you know,
I believe so.
some Super Bowls you're like, yeah, it's going back to that Chargers 49ers. I think that's the worst one as far as in me watching football and remembering watching Super Bowls. That is the worst blowout I've ever seen, I think.
What, the 49ers and Chargers?
Yeah, was it Stan Humphries and Steve? Is that Steve Young and Stan
Yes.
Humphries?
Yes.
Back? Yeah, that was, what was it, like 40-something?
Yeah, it's 44 to like 16 or something like that.
What's one, just bringing up real quick, what's a
God,
blowout
there's
you've
a lot
seen?
of them. Just
Which one comes to mind?
the Raiders Tampa Bay. That was a blowout.
Every
So
Super Bowl. Every Broncos Super Bowl
they were in until they won.
So I was going to say, until they won, they were close.
Yeah,
but-
1989, 55 to 16.
Oh yeah, the Redskins.
No
blew
shit,
them
really?
out.
55-16?
Doug
Yes.
Williams threw 4 touchdown passes in the second quarter. Unbelievable.
Yeah, my butt hurts still.
Yeah, there's
My butter still.
I've seen every one of them, and I've seen a few. Yeah, there's some serious blowouts.
every Broncos Super Bowl in history,
right?
43 to 8.
And the 2 Cowboys Bills Super Bowls, those are blowouts.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yep.
there's been some. I don't think this is going to be a blowout in
I
this
do
one.
not think so.
I think it's going to be a close game.
Oh,
but-
and let's not forget what Seattle did to the Denver Broncos.
Like I said, every Super Bowl they've been in. Trust me, Knocker, until they won the Super Bowl, they were the team that gets consistently blown out.
They
Yeah.
had some great teams that just got their ass handed
Boots
to them.
kicked. Well, speaking of that, we got
From
Super
the
Bowl week
snap.
upon us in Houston. As we know, there's a lot of player interviews that go on before the actual big game happens. And one of those interviews that is making headlines right now is a Tom Brady interview when he was asked by a 12-year-old in the crowd who his hero was. Now, the kid question is as the kid phrased it as, "Hey, Tom, you're a lot of people's heroes in this world. Who is your hero?" And Tom had this to say, and to his surprise, got very emotional during this. Renee, you can throw up the picture if you want. Here we go.
Feelings, because he's a dad, and I'm a dad, and
I just get choked up.
so yeah.
It's emotional.
And he's still sitting there choked up. And you guys need to go to our Twitter handle, go to our Facebook. We got the video there for you guys. And Knocker, I know a lot of people bag on him, and a lot of people hate the Patriots. A lot of people hate Tom. That's genuine, and I don't care what you say.
Oh, no, I think it's fantastic. I think it's just so what's good about children. It took a 12-year-old kid
Yeah.
to break his barriers down that he's had up for his
No
entire
shit, man.
career. It took one question from an innocent 12-year-old to get through and to get to the inner Tom Brady. I think it's fantastic. There's no other reporter anywhere. All these interviews, all these questions, all this, all that. No one's gotten through to him.
Yep.
And this 12-year-old with a simple question got to him. I think it's fantastic. He makes it more of a real person. I love it when they do that.
I agree as well. Cam, what did you take at
You know
Tom
why?
Brady? ease down there, okay?
No,
Don't go going off.
no.
I know you're not a big Tom Brady guy.
No,
okay?
I got this. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got it. This is gonna be controlled. This is gonna be. You know why he was crying? He was thinking of his dad's interview the other day where he called Goodell a douchebag, and he's like, "I want my son to do that too."
Yeah, no shit.
And
Now, what? Real
Tom,
quick.
so happy.
What are your?
It's like I can't say that, but thank you, Dad.
How do you think? How do you?
Tear to
That's
tear
what
to
you
eye.
got out of that.
Yep.
That's
That's
awesome.
great, man. How do you think? Let's just say Tom wins. As we know, Goodell's got to hand him the trophy. Tom's bigger than to do anything like a smirk or a wink or a smile, right? He's just gonna take the trophy like a man, or is he not?
See, no, he'll take the trophy like a man, but I wish he would do like the Pro Bowl dance, like right in front of him or something like that. Just like, ooh, give a couple shimmy shakes or something like that. But
A little twerk.
but that can't happen. But
They're
yeah,
twerking in front. Well,
He's
how do you
too
It's not
big.
going to be as intense as when
No.
Roselle had to hand it to Al Davis. That
No.
was the most intense trophy.
I don't know. It could be
presentation
pretty
ever.
intense, man. I mean, Brady is
No,
on a
we're
mission.
talking, but we're talking Al Davis.
That's true. I
We're
agree
talking
with you.
bucking the system, doing what I want. I'll do what I want
Hell.
with my team. The hell with you. You know, that was intense.
Yeah.
That was
hell, at
intense.
this rate, you're gonna have Goodell call Trump and have him hand the trophy. Just be like,
joke,
oh, Donald,
No
at least
joke.
somebody likes you.
All right, now Knocker, just a couple fun facts for you, just
Fun
regarding the
facts.
Super Bowl. Give me
Stuff
some
back in their
give me some
fun.
background here, Renee. A couple fun facts here, Knocker. Did you know that the Atlanta Falcons have chosen to wear their red uniforms for the Super Bowl?
Yes,
And it looks like they're making a big mistake.
according to past.
According to
Super Bowl.
past Super Bowls, 11 of the last 12 Super Bowl winners have worn white, Knocker. The only team that did not wear white and won was the Green Bay Packers when Aaron Rodgers won his Super Bowl back a few years ago. And looks like, though, there is some luck, though, on the Falcons side because the last 5 underdogs have gone 5-0 in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
when you guys are betting out there, because we're going to get to the lines right now, take that into consideration, okay? Now, the Patriots 2-1 wearing white in the Super Bowl, so they have lost wearing those jerseys, okay? Now, Knocker, we look at the line here, Super Bowl 51, pins us with the Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots, kind of, not as wouldn't say similar, right? They're not. Do you think of them as similar teams?
No.
When you think of the Falcons, what do you think of? Like, right there, how would you describe the Falcons, real quick?
Offense.
Speed,
Just speed.
offense.
Yeah.
Gets going, just in your face. The offense, go, right?
Yeah.
Patriots, what do you think?
Methodical. Think.
Right.
Smart.
Dunk. Think. Don't make mistakes. That's
Right.
the thing about the Patriots.
They bore
make
you into mistakes.
mistakes. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
bore you into
They're
making
kind
a
of like
mistake.
Iceman. Yeah. They just
Hey,
do
you look
this,
at the
do this,
line.
You make a mistake.
Exactly. You look at the line here. Patriots +3. Knocker has not moved at all in Vegas. It stays.
Plus 3?
I'm sorry,
They're
Patriots
minus
-3. I'm sorry. Falcons are getting the 3 points. Has not moved since the line opened,
No,
Knocker.
open and stayed.
And I think that's basically Vegas saying, we think it's even, but Brady is an extra 3 points and Belichick
That's
combined.
exactly what they're saying.
How do you see this game playing out? How do you see it going? What side of the fence you on in this one? Give me your rundown.
I think it's important for Atlanta to get the ball first. I think if they win the toss, I would take the ball. 'Cause the last thing that they need is
Now,
a
before you
7-minute
say that, you know, Knocker, that Belichick's number one thing is to defer so that he gets the ball. He wants you to take the ball first. He wants you to do that because he wants to score before the end of halftime and get the ball back in the third quarter.
And that's fine, but I don't think the Falcons can afford to have New England come out. Okay, he's had 2 weeks to prepare his first drive.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the last thing the Falcons need, Brady to get the kickoff and make a 9, 10, 8-minute drive to open the game and put all the pressure on Atlanta. I think Atlanta, who also has had 2 weeks to prepare a game plan, I think their best bet is to get out in front and make New England chase. I really believe that. So
Knocker, you could have something there saying that, Falcons come out, at least get a field goal or a touchdown on the first drive.
Even
It kind of
just move the
changes
ball.
and it kind of just changes the thinking and the game plan of the Patriots if they're down off that first drive.
Well, yeah, it puts a little bit of pressure on them. They have to perform because Atlanta's going to score more than 7 points. But I don't think Atlanta needs the pressure of having to catch up. I don't like them being in that position. I think they have to play from in front.
Now, the over-under opened up at 56.5, is now up to 59. Knocker has been holding steady there for the last couple days. Could maybe go up by half a point or up or down by Super Bowl. But give me a score. How do you think this game plays out? Because I think a lot of public, as Cam is, thinks it's going to be going to the over, as public loves to see points. I think this is just a clear under bet for me, man. And I'll get to my reasons why, but what do you think the score is here?
I like 31-27.
Keep that going,
I
Renee.
think you're right at 58. I like 31-27, and I think Atlanta's going to win. I think Atlanta's going to win.
35-27.
38. No, 30. What did I say?
31.
31-27.
31-27
Yes.
Atlanta in this one,
Yes.
so it's going to barely go under. You think it's at 58 points here?
I think they're very smart at what they do.
At
And
what
yeah,
they
it's going
do?
to land right there.
All right, and you're going with the Patriots winning or the Falcons?
Falcons.
Falcons
I
winning
think
this
Atlanta
one.
wins the game. I really do.
Wow, Knock, that's
I wanna
you're
know.
going against Brady and Belichick.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm a rebel.
It doesn't scare you that we
Look,
kind of
I can pick who I want, all right? Can't I just pick who I want? You have to try and talk me out of it? I have my reasons. I just stated them. I'm not stupid, you know?
There's another clip right there for my next
Seriously,
one.
man, you're gonna line him up now. He's gonna try and really embellish him now. Now he knows he's gonna be caught. Intern,
No,
throw it
that's,
to
that's
good.
how I see the game. I do. I see the game like that. I think if New England gets that ball, because now this is what you run the risk if you're Atlanta. If you don't take the ball, New England gets the ball. They take 8 minutes. They go up 7-0. You get one first down and you punt, and they come down and score again. It's 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. You've had the ball one time.
Oh,
That's death.
It's Johnny Icebox
That's
calling me
absolute
during
death.
the show.
What?
Johnny Ice. Yeah, I agree with you though. Johnny, I'm on.
Can you turn the phone off?
Sorry. She's calling me. I don't know what's going on. They're all connected to the same computers. Knock. My problem is that Belichick has had 2 weeks to prep for this, and I think that Brady is. This is a different year than them losing to the Giants. This is a year of him sticking it to the NFL. And I just think they end up doing that. Before I make my pick, Knocker, so you're going Falcons 31-27 over the Patriots at Super Bowl 51.
Yes.
That is your pick.
And one other point, if I may,
Yes, you
while
may.
we're discussing
Yeah.
the game. I think Atlanta also has an advantage. I think Atlanta and New England run very similar offenses. Different speeds, different depths, but basically the same type of offense. Check down to the guy that's open, running the crossing pattern, blah, blah, blah. Atlanta goes deep more often than New England. But I think Atlanta has a little bit of an advantage. I don't think they're going to be surprised by any of these patterns. They know what to expect. They know what to think. They know what to see. Totally different team than Green Bay. I think they're going to be comfortable with what New England runs, and I think they have more speed on offense and defense than New
So,
England.
Knocker, you're going to be sailing with Blackout this
Absolutely.
weekend. All right. Intern, I'm going to throw it to you. Give me your little breakdown analysis on the game. How you see it playing out. Give me your over-under pick and your pick against the spread.
Atlanta needs to come out aggressive, like how they normally
As
do.
Knocker, yeah.
Yeah,
Knocker,
they
yeah.
gotta say aggressive, but the key for Atlanta to win is their defense. That's the only question, because they're like a young.
They got
like,
4 rookies starting on
I know,
that defense.
Yeah, they're really young, but they're like kind of like Seattle with when.
Sherman,
back then, like,
yeah.
They're young
yeah.
with attitude,
yeah,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Keanu
They got
Neal-
swag, or what you should say. Yeah.
Then, but it's hard to doubt out the Patriots because
Right.
they've been there for so many
course it
times.
is.
They know
You're right.
exactly what they're doing.
Belichick's got 2 weeks.
But
With
I was
that
like,
being said, what do you got in the game?
I got Atlanta 35-28.
Atlanta 35-20. Both you guys
Wow. Yeah.
on the Falcons, huh? All right, Knock. Cam, I'll throw it to you.
I think the biggest matchup that's not being talked about in this week is Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman against
You
against
pull out. You are in depth. You really are.
against
I like him. I
those
love him.
Patriot linebackers, especially with the Patriots making the moves early in the season without Jamie Collins now, without Chandler Jones, your best pass rusher and arguably your best kind of cover linebacker.
Right.
So I think it's going to be that's going to be the real key to New England's defense stopping them. They're going to take Julio out of the game. That's
Right.
just how it is. Denver did it. I've seen it. You play him with one man, you got to put a taller cornerback on him, so they'll probably have Butler, maybe might be Logan
We'll have
Ryan.
Chung over the top.
And
but they-
Chung over the top.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. The same thing
Then you
Denver
got
did.
Gabriel, though, decent receiver for the
Which
Falcons.
is exactly why I think Atlanta has a chance to win this game. They're not schematically; they're just way better than everybody else. It's not even so much about the players making plays; it's that the designs are open.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be a key. Like Knocker said, they have to get out to a lead early because once you're chasing Brady and Belichick, that plays right in their hands with their defense, that number one scoring defense. I ultimately think, though, that the Patriots win 35-27, and not happy about that.
Most
very
of
disappointed.
America's with you.
Yeah, but I just don't see that Falcons defense, especially with how young they are in the secondary. I think Hogan and the combination of Amendola and Edelman and Blunt gashing them with their run defense, the only way that they win is Vic Beasley Jr. has to play a Von Miller-esque game.
Yeah.
So
Brady's got to they've got to get to Brady, at least sack him between 4 to 5 times to have any type, you know what I'm saying, around that number.
It's not even just getting to Brady, though. It's getting to Brady without blitzing all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because
It's a 4-man rush being able to control.
If you
Yes.
can
Have to.
contain him in the pocket and you can get that front pressure, which is what Denver did with Malik Jackson and Derek Wolfe and Von Miller last year, Brady's not going to be so comfortable, but I just don't see that they have that in their secondary. It's
rookies.
It's too much of a tall task to have rookie corners do that. So I'm going to take the Patriots 35-27.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be split here then in the studio 2-2. So I'm going to go with the Patriots in this one. I know everybody knows that I love Tom Brady, and I'm not the biggest Patriots fan. I'm a Tom Brady fan, and I think that Tom Brady, again, is the greatest quarterback of all time. 7 Super Bowl, and I'm picking the Patriots for a couple reasons. First, I bit into it last year. I'm not going to get burned by an NFC South team and an MVP quarterback. But just hear me out. But you know what I'm saying? Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Panthers looked great for 10, 12
Sure
games,
did.
ran through the league, blew out people like the Falcons were doing. First-time MVP in Cam Newton, first-time MVP in Matt Ryan. Okay?
Okay, difference is Cam Newton's been in the league for 3 years and full of himself. Matty Ryan is a 7-year veteran, very calm, very cool. He's learned
Right.
a lot.
And you could say
Totally
Falcons are
different
a better
player
team
than
overall
Cam.
than the Panthers coming into that Super Bowl, especially with their offensive weapons. Okay? But my second thing is Belichick, defensive-minded coach, correct?
Yeah.
Going
Oh,
up
yeah.
against one of the best offensive teams in the league. What have you always said to me? What wins championships, Knocker? And I never wanted to buy into it until I got screwed at 2 bets
Right?
in Super Bowl, right?
But-
Defense wins championship.
Defense wins championships.
By the way, there has been 6 times that the number one scoring offense has played the number one scoring defense. How many times has the defense won?
Pretty much all of them.
5 times.
si-
What was the only team that won the number one scoring offense?
Rams.
The 1989 Niners against those Broncos that blew them out.
Oh.
It's those Broncos, okay.
All
To
right.
my
That's what
point,
I'm
but
saying,
that-
yeah.
Belichick is just 2 weeks with Belichick and Brady. I just can't go. I've been burned too many times, and I'm not going to get burned again. I'm with Cam right around that score. I think it's going to be not maybe 35 because I think it's going to go under the under. I think it's 31-27 Patriots. I like them to win, cover that under. I think they barely make it, or at least 31-24, somewhere right around there. Like the Patriots to cover the spread as well here, Knocker. I think it's just going to be a great Super Bowl. And I think I'm more comfortable betting the under than I am actually betting the game.
Interesting.
Because I think it's that close between these two teams. But I do think from a standpoint of betting the under, this is what Belichick's going to do, Knocker. He's going to take the ball, and he's going to take 6 to 7 minute drives, pound it with LeGarrette Blount, not really let Brady air it out because he doesn't need to. Under dink and dunk to Hogan and Edelman all day. Take 7 minutes, keep Matt Ryan off the field. Can't score that many points when the other team's taking 7 minutes to do a drive.
But if you make New England play from behind, they have to speed it up just a
I
little
agree,
bit,
and I think that's
which
gonna
makes
change.
them a little bit more prone
Yep.
to making a mistake when they're not in control of the scoreboard. If they're in control of that scoreboard, you're screwed.
First drive, I mean,
You
it's
really
pretty.
are.
I mean, I'm
You're
not saying anything that
screwed.
no one knows, but first drive is going to be so important for
I
both
agree.
these teams.
Hey, doesn't Atlanta have the tight end from Stanford, Toilolo?
Toilolo.
I
Toilolo.
think he's a secret weapon in this, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I
They're going
like
to
that.
double Julio. They're going to probably, put an extra
And
guy
you
out
guys
there
know
on
the tight
Gabriel,
end's the safety
and you've
for
got
the quarterback.
You've got
You know
a
that.
6'11",
Yep.
6'10" beast at tight end who I watched him single-handedly destroy USC at Stanford. This guy can catch the ball. He's
Okay.
got hands like freaking
Look at
Lurch.
Knox bringing in
I
the
think-
in.
I
All right.
really think he's a secret weapon in this down the middle of the field.
How important do special teams play in this game?
Huge.
Because they're playing in
Oh,
a dome.
yeah.
So do you think at the end, you think there could be a backdoor cover, especially with Matt Bryant and Gostkowski. So, maybe the Patriots get a cheap field goal at the end.
That's why I'm saying
pushes them
I'm
over.
more comfortable to betting the under because of that reason. I think it's literally going to be a 3-point game. There's something's going to be in 3 points.
They're playing in ideal conditions, so, you have to think that, there's going to be some points scored.
I agree with you. If you're betting over-unders, weather has a big part in that. But
Okay,
I'm sorry. I just think 60 points is just...
It's insane, yeah.
And the public just loves overs, if the public was right all the time, they'd be betting winning all the time.
Okay, as far as the special teams are concerned,
That's a great point, Cam.
Which team has the most potential to score on a run back, on a special teams play? Not a field goal. They both have field goal kickers.
Yeah, Matt Bryant can kick and Gostkowski in domes. They can
cancel
kick
each other
57-yarders.
Which team? Because I really don't know. I haven't followed either team's special teams that much. I would have to think the Falcons, with their speed, would be more apt to score on a punt or kickoff return.
It's Gabriel, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Gabriel, but then in the Patriots, it's Amendola, right?
Amendola or Edelman. I believe it's Edelman.
Atlanta.
I think the only thing with that is that's kind of a toss-up, too. I would love to say Atlanta with their pure athleticism, but New England is so sound in special teams.
Right.
You never see them shank a punt.
So it's a wash.
I would say it's a wash.
Okay.
I actually think New England will probably get some type of special team score or a flea flicker or some type of play like that that's going to happen.
Belichick's going to pull something out that you've never seen before,
McDaniels is known for that. He has those, fake reverse screens, so maybe he gets something with Chris Hogan, or let's all remember that Edelman's a quarterback. Edelman has played quarterback, so he can throw the ball.
And don't count out Marcellus Bennett, man. That kid can play the tight end. That guy, I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a big
I was screaming for a halfback pass in the Pittsburgh game. The New England-Pittsburgh game. Just do it. You're going to burn them. They're never going to be ready for something like that. Just do it, Belichick.
The best play that I saw during that championship weekend was the Falcons-Green Bay game. Atlanta hikes the ball. They had Gabriel go through the backfield as if they were going to do a jet sweep, had a play action. They had the fullback fake like he was going to block and leaked through the line, and he was open for like a 20, 25-yard gainer. I believe it was a touchdown.
Love that
stuff.
Stuff.
That type of thing is where I think New England's defense kind of gets washed a little. So we'll see. This will be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. So, again, we're split 2-2 in the studio, Renee. I know. We'll go not any for analysis, but who's your pick, man? Who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go Falcons.
You're going Falcons in this
boy.
one? You're going with the Dirty Bird?
Let's do it.
Well, Knock, let's get into everyone's favorite. We just went over the line, so let's get into the prop bets, because that's the fun stuff, right? Isn't that the fun
Should
stuff?
have bet
prop
at
bets?
Vegas last year, dude. I would have won so much money.
On what prop bet?
I would have done coin toss, Broncos defensive touchdown. I would have done orange Gatorade.
Okay.
I literally would have done like pretty much everything that was there, because I'm a huge Broncos fan, so I know what they kind of did.
Okay. All right, I like it. All right, give
Von
me a little,
Miller MVP.
Give me a little.
Come on, you
it's a
didn't
little
think
hot
that-
in here. As we run down through the prop bets, and you got a couple pictures too, Renee, as we go through these. Okay.
I'm just yanking your chain, buddy.
You know what, Renee? Just play the compilation.
All right, Knocker, first up here, these are my 9 top prop bets, okay? I posted them up on our website in our pick section, and I've gave a little reasoning for each one. My first one here, Knocker, what will Luke Bryan be wearing when he starts singing the U.S. National Anthem?
Great.
There's 2 bets. Blue jeans are at 1-2 odds. Any other pants or shorts at 3-2 odds. My reasoning, I'm going with blue jeans, and I have a reason. As a huge Luke Bryan fan, because I am, I've seen this dude's attire a few times. Don't take that statement the wrong way, people. Okay?
How intimately have you?
He's a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy, and if you Google image him and search Luke Bryan concert, because I actually went and researched this stuff. Luke Bryan's concert, you'll find him performing in a plethora of jeans. Okay?
Wow,
now,
shocking.
As
Country
we know,
Yeah.
wearing boots and jeans.
I know.
as we
right?
know, the Super Bowl is a big stage, but it's not a formal. It's a pizza and chicken wing kind of affair. And I think that's blue jeans territory. So I am going with Luke Bryan in the blue jeans is my pick at the 1-2 right there. Like that? Proud to be an American right there. You like that?
Yeah.
America, fuck yeah.
Wait.
You want to play a little America, fuck yeah for that? All right, America, fuck yeah. For Luke Bryan wearing his blue jeans up there, that's what I'm talking about. America, fuck yeah.
Is there any?
No, wait! Luke Bryan, blue jeans.
Is there any way that he can get a American pullover? Because I would bet on that, or some type of ridiculous country farmer. What are the overalls?
Overalls.
Some nice
All right.
American flag overalls.
All right.
Napper.
So you guys.
You don't think that would happen?
No,
with him,
not gonna happen.
He's too cool.
Knocker, are you gonna go?
If
Are
he
you gonna
wear
go
a flag
blue
shirt,
jeans?
I can see him in a flag
Okay,
shirt.
something American. I would
Yeah.
take that.
Are you gonna go blue jeans or other? What do you guys pick?
Oh, absolutely blue jeans.
Blue jeans. Intern. Blue jeans.
Blue jeans,
Blue
Matt.
jeans. Renee.
Azul de jeans.
I'm thinking of
All your answers in Spanish for the
James.
Spanish speakers.
I'm thinking more
What?
sunglasses or no sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
Or ball cap or no ball cap.
These are Bovada bets.
Right?
All right. So here we go. Next up, for me, this is the best one. Odds of the opening coin toss comes up heads or tails. Heads, it's obviously 50-50, or tails. My reasoning? This is probably the most bet on prop bet of all of the 9 prop bets that I listed. Reason being, it's a straight 50-50 chance of winning.
Best
There's
odds.
no missed field goal matters. No color the color of the Gatorade's insignificant, and the broadcast commentary has no bearing on the outcome. So, as the old saying goes, tails never fails, and that's why I'm picking it.
I love it. That's what I was going to say, too.
Tails.
Tails,
All over it.
intern, heads. You would, you gay homo.
Wow. We mean that with all due respect.
I do. I love we love all the gays that listen to the show. You know that. We have a big North Hollywood fan base.
Tails.
Loves the gays.
Well, in that case, I'm taking cabeza.
God.
Yeah, tails never fails.
All right,
man.
next up here.
The views of our producer, not necessarily the views of the sportscast.
Odds the team that wins the coin toss either defers or receives. Defers is 1-2. Receives is 2-1 odds. My bet, I'm going with the defer in my reasoning. Clearly, whoever wins will defer. We know Belichick likes getting the ball after halftime. Everyone knows that. So why would the Falcons take the ball and give him what he wants? Why would they give him what he wants?
For my reasoning.
Because everyone's going to defer. Whoever gets it's going to defer to make the other guy make the decision.
They may have before I gave my reasons, and now I'm sure the coaching staff is back and going, no, we need to take the ball. Knocker says take the ball. So I'm going with
You're going with receive.
If Atlanta does, they take
You're
the
going
ball.
the odds the team that wins the coin toss is going to receive. No,
No, that's a deep bet. It depends on who wins.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
the bet.
I'm going to go with defer because everybody always defers.
Exactly.
Money.
Defer or receives. It's not about your sex
Whoever
life, but
wins.
which one? I love you, intern. I love him. I'm bringing him today. I love you, buddy. You're just sitting back there. I got to fire. I'm firing.
They're gonna defer.
Defer, what do you got?
I got cojones, so receive.
Okay. Renee.
Receive. I think.
All right.
reasoning.
Next one here. Knocker odds on what color Gatorade will be poured on the winning coach. I have orange at 7-2, blue at 15-4, clear or water at 4-1, purple at 6-1, yellow at 13-2, or none at 10-1. My winning pick, yellow. And the one reason I have no factual information to justify my pick, other than yellow Gator is the most consumed flavor of all the drink choices, so I will go with that.
Red. Atlanta's going to win. They're going to pour red.
You look at what Atlanta poured. Throw out the picture.
It was
Throw out the
clear.
picture of Atlanta with the Gatorade.
It was.
yellow.
Was it yellow? I thought
It
it was
yellow.
clear.
No, it was yellow.
Well, that's because it's not the Super Bowl.
It's yellow right there. I'm just saying. Look at the odds. 13-2. A little bit of payoff. Not too much round. Okay, what do you got?
Red wasn't one of my choices.
No, just thanks for that, Knocker. No one can pick red. You
Blue.
went with none then.
I'm going blue.
You going blue?
Blue.
Okay. Intern?
Blue.
Blue.
As the do your job, they're gonna pour water because they're douchebags.
Water at 4-1.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got,
As
Renee?
my grandma used to say, Jello instead of yellow. Jello.
That's yellow.
All right. Odds
Black
on
and jello, black and jello.
odds on which company will air the first commercial, Knocker, after the coin toss.
Which company?
Yes, I have the list here. Bud Light at 25-1, Lexus at 30-1, Intel at 30-1, Skittles at 30-1, Wix at 30-1, TurboTax, Mr. Clean or Hyundai at 35-1. My pick, Bud Light, because you're getting decent odds, and we all know how big they're in with the NFL. I'm going Bud Light 25-1, man. I think it's the easy pick.
Going Lexus.
Going Lexus in this one.
Going luxury.
All right.
Absolutely.
Intern? Huh? And you wonder why I comment.
You know what? The first commercial for the Super Bowl is usually never great, so I'm gonna go with TurboTax.
All right.
Think it coming out with tax season.
Renee?
Here we go. All right.
Doritos.
I like that logic.
No, Doritos isn't on the list. You weren't even listening.
No, but they're gonna go Doritos.
Doritos is
I'm
not
gonna
even
go,
in the Super
I'm
Bowl.
gonna go TurboTax with Cam.
Off
You want
the board with
TurboTax?
Doritos.
All right.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's not in a write-in vote. You don't
Everybody's
get to
gonna
do that.
press. Everybody's.
all others?
Well, I put it right in anyway.
Don't you have like G, all others?
No. Everybody's gonna press the button, and everybody's gonna get a rocket mortgage for
All right.
TurboTax.
So you and Renee on the TurboTax. Okay.
Or is that Quicken Loans?
That's
Quicken
not
Loans, I think. Yeah.
I think that's Quicken Loans.
Odds on which brand will win Best Commercial per the USA Today ad. They're going to be the ones justifying this one. So Budweiser at 5-2, Hyundai at 4-1, Wix at 5-1, or do you take the field at 13-7?
What the hell is Wix?
I
It's
think
a-
it's
it's
make
a-
your own website, I
yeah.
believe, right? Yeah. It's
God,
it's
I
like
thought it was a
GoDaddy.
furniture store.
No, it's
Wasn't
like
it a furniture
GoDaddy.
store?
I
Or a
Weeks.
Keanu Reeves character. Is this the movie?
John Wicks.
or my grandma saying,
That was a great pull. I didn't even know you knew John Wick was.
I know.
That's a good pull by
Advertising
Knocker.
the movie. Okay, all right. I'll go
Who's
with
this
that.
Keanu Reeves? John Weeks.
Weeks.
It's like my grandma saying, just rub weeks on your chest when you're sick.
Better.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
I'm gonna go with the field here at 13-7. I have no reason for this. Based on the recent history, I don't expect a lot from the three companies listed above.
I'm gonna go Bud Light on this one.
You going Budweiser in this
Yeah,
one?
but
They always had
beer.
those stupid horses and the puppies, right?
Yeah, but they can really bring a tear to your eyes.
I'm telling you. All right, what do you got, Trey?
Man.
I got the field on this
You got the field in this one, all right?
Ah,
Cam,
you gotta
Budweiser,
go-
Hyundai,
gotta
Wix,
go
or
with
the
the
field?
Bud.
Going with the Bud?
Going with the
Going
Bud.
Bud Light because they can be funny and tear-jerking all at the same
All
time.
right, next up here, we've got two more. Second one. What color will Lady Gaga's hair be when she comes on stage at the halftime show? There's only two choices. Blonde, which she is. Throw out the picture of her. This is what her normal color is. Or any other color at 5-2. Blonde is at 1-4. Any other color at 5-2. Mine, winning bet is blonde because Gaga's entered a more of let's look normal phase of her career. And I think that she sticks with what she knows with blonde.
I have to agree with you. I think she's going to wear blonde just because it's the Super Bowl. I think
It's classic.
I
She's
think
changed,
she wants
right?
to be classy. She wants
No more
to
meat
step
suits.
away from whatever that was.
Meat dresses, yes.
That's what the kids call it
That was
nowadays.
That was legendary.
I think
It
she's
was.
going to play grown up and
You need to go
have her
blonde with me?
hair without no wild style. either.
Okay, intern.
Blonde.
Blonde?
I'd go blonde, but you know what would be a better bet? Because she tried to pull for performing on the roof during halftime.
Right.
That might be a
She
decent
falls
bet.
to her death.
No, I wasn't
she
going to go with
actually
that.
get to do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she's.
There's hell no way you're going to let her do
No
that.
way. Renee?
Well, it depends on what hair
I don't
you're
know.
talking about, but if you're talking about the one on her
She's
head,
doing
then
the
it's wrong.
liability.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Renee!
What did she say? What did he say?
Oh my. You.
I said it depends on what hair you're talking about, but if you're talking about the one on her hair, on her
Right.
head, then it's blonde.
Right.
Carpets
think
match
they'll
the
be
drapes.
showing the
Carpet
other.
match the drapes.
Yeah.
All right, which Lady
Or
Gaga
is there
song?
any at all?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's a bare floors.
Right?
Or is it a big old wee
Or is it
wee?
a big old, yeah.
Big old wee wee.
God.
Wow.
Where does this show go half the time?
Oh, sorry.
Left-
Sorry, I forgot you class it up.
Last
There
one.
you drag down the show.
You can bring us into break here, Renee. Last one here.
Wow.
Halftime show knocker. Which song will Lady Gaga play first? Now, I'm not a big Gaga fan, so I don't even know half these songs. Born This Way at plus 225. Bad Romance at plus 250. Edge of Glory at plus 600. Poker Face at plus 1,000. Just Dance at plus 1,000. Or any song at plus 110. I went with, I'm not a big Gaga fan, so I'm going to go with either Poker Face or Just Dance because they've got a good pass fit at 1,000. So why not drop a 10 spot and win $100? I mean, she plays.
I'm going I Am Woman.
So any other song? Okay. Why do you know that song?
Yeah.
like it's not even on the list, and you just
It was that or Thunderstruck.
Thunder!
Intern, what do you got, man?
Bad Romance.
Bad Romance at plus 250. Not a bad choice. Okay.
She finishes with Born This Way.
Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker
Yeah, see, I
face.
think Poker Face maybe. All right,
Yeah.
Renee.
How do you wake up Lady Gaga from sleeping?
Oh.
You poker face.
Oh, God. All right, and with that being said,
On that note,
that's our Super Bowl 51 coverage. Hope you enjoyed it all. Right now we're getting into Knocker's Song of the Week here, Knocker. Give me a little Song of the Week. What do you got this week?
little fun little band back in the day. A little band called Supertramp. This is a fun little song. I really like it.
Don't
Kinda
talk
starts
about
a little
my
slow.
mother.
The words are pretty cool. A little rebellion kind of song about having to go to school and perform and all this other stuff.
Okay.
The guy's a little upset at the expectations.
Ooh, I've heard
So
this.
this is a song
This is a
called
good
School.
one.
Listen to the words. It rises up and
Grab a drink. We
finishing
got
beat
Shot of the Week.
is real cool. So enjoy School from Supertramp.
We'll be back.